Bubba Wallace once again became one of the most talked about drivers in NASCAR after a series of incidents and emotional reactions throughout the 2026 season drew intense scrutiny from rivals and fans alike. While Wallace has shown strong pace and competitive performances for 23 Cox Racing, several on-track moments have reignited debates about aggressive driving, accountability, and driver conduct. One of the biggest flashpoints came at Michigan International Speedway, where Wallace confronted Carson Hocevar following a race incident that contributed to a major multi-car crash. Witnesses described Wallace delivering a lengthy and animated post-race lecture to Hocevar, accusing the young driver of creating unnecessary chaos through overly aggressive racing. The confrontation quickly spread across social media, with many NASCAR observers debating whether Wallace was justified in calling out his rival or whether emotions had simply boiled over after a frustrating afternoon. The controversy added to an already difficult stretch for Wallace. Earlier in the season, he suffered several disappointing DNFs, despite showing competitive speed. Following one such incident at Nashville Superspeedway, Wallace openly expressed frustration, saying he often becomes the target of criticism even when circumstances are beyond his control. His comments generated mixed reactions, with supporters sympathizing with his situation, while critics argued that the veteran driver needed to focus more on results than public complaints. Another moment that fueled discussion occurred after the Watkins-Glen race. Television cameras captured a heated conversation between Wallace and fellow Toyota driver Christopher Bell on pit road. Initial speculation suggested the two drivers were involved in a serious disagreement, prompting widespread reaction from fans and media. Wallace later clarified that much of the public interpretation was inaccurate, explaining that frustrations from the race had spilled over into a conversation that was ultimately less dramatic than many believed. Rival drivers have also weighed in indirectly on several incidents involving Wallace throughout the season. At Talladega, where a massive Big One crash eliminated a large portion of the field, discussions quickly emerged regarding responsibility for the accident. While Wallace accepted accountability for his role in one incident, other competitors used the opportunity to criticize the increasingly aggressive nature of superspeedway racing. Despite the criticism, Wallace has continued delivering strong performances when circumstances allow. His ability to remain competitive amid constant scrutiny has earned respect from many within the NASCAR garage. Even when rivals disagree with his approach or public comments, few question his determination and willingness to speak openly about difficult situations. That combination of competitiveness and honesty has made him one of the sport's most polarizing figures. NASCAR Cup Series driver Ryan Blaney has recently found himself under intense scrutiny following a series of aggressive on-track incidents that have sparked debate across the motorsport community. Known for his competitive driving style, Blaney's latest races have been marked by high-pressure battles that repeatedly escalated into contact-heavy situations. The most recent controversy came during the closing laps of a NASCAR Cup Series race in Nashville, where Blaney was involved in a dramatic multi-car fight for position. According to race reports, a late race bump from Blaney triggered a chain reaction that ultimately affected Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick, with Elliott being pushed into Reddick and causing significant damage to both cars. Blaney later acknowledged responsibility for the incident, stating that the contact was not intentional, but the result of an aggressive push in a tightly packed field. His admission of fault only intensified discussions among fans and analysts, many of whom questioned whether his racing style has become too risky in crucial moments of the season. This incident is not isolated, as Blaney has also been involved in several other high-profile on-track clashes earlier in the 2026 season. At Kansas Speedway, he made contact with AJ Allmendinger during pit road activity, an error that caused damage to both cars and led to penalties that severely affected his race position. In addition to pit road struggles, Blaney was also collected in multi-car wrecks during chaotic race starts and restarts this season, including an early all-star race incident that damaged several vehicles. These repeated appearances in major wrecks have fueled criticism that he is becoming increasingly hot-headed in pressure situations, even if some incidents were judged as racing misfortune rather than pure error. Despite the criticism, Blaney continues to demonstrate strong pace and remains a championship contender. Earlier in the season, he secured a significant victory at Phoenix Raceway, showing that his speed and racecraft remain among the strongest in the series when circumstances align in his favor. As the season progresses, the spotlight on Ryan Blaney is expected to intensify further. Fans and analysts alike are now closely watching whether he can balance his aggressive instincts with cleaner execution, as he aims to avoid further controversy while still competing at the highest level of NASCAR competition. The 2026 season at Daytona International Speedway has delivered plenty of excitement, but it has also generated several controversies that sparked heated debate throughout the NASCAR community. From officiating concerns to viral social media moments, the iconic speedway once again became one of the most discussed venues in motorsports. As fans dissected every major incident, questions about consistency, fairness, and NASCAR's public image dominated conversations across racing circles. One of the biggest controversies emerged during the 2026 Daytona 500, where several late race incidents triggered criticism of NASCAR's race management and caution procedures. Fans argued over whether certain calls influenced the outcome of the race, reigniting long-standing debates about officiating consistency on superspeedways. Social media platforms quickly filled with competing opinions, with some defending NASCAR's decisions, while others demanded greater transparency regarding race control. Another unexpected controversy involved Michael Jordan following 23EV Inquint Racing's Daytona 500 victory celebration. A brief interaction captured on video during the post-race festivities went viral online and sparked widespread discussion. While many observers believed the situation was taken out of context, others criticized the moment and called for clarification. The Speedway also became the center of debate after NASCAR announced a major LED lighting project throughout the facility. Supporters praised the modernization effort, citing improved visibility, enhanced television broadcasts, and reduced energy consumption. Critics, however, questioned the financial priorities of the project and expressed concerns that traditional aspects of the historic venue could be altered in pursuit of a more entertainment-focused presentation. Meanwhile, the increasing presence of social media personalities and celebrity competitors at Daytona generated mixed reactions among longtime fans. The participation of YouTube star Garrett Mitchell and the highly publicized NASCAR return of Tony Stewart attracted significant media attention, while many welcomed the additional exposure for the sport. Another topic that fueled controversy was the growing influence of online narratives on how incidents are perceived. Fans increasingly relied on short video clips, radio transmissions, and social media commentary to form opinions before complete race analyses became available. This trend often intensified disagreements surrounding crashes, penalties, and driver conduct, making Daytona one of the most polarizing venues in NASCAR during 2026. As the 2026 season continues, Daytona remains a symbol of both NASCAR's greatest strengths and its most persistent challenges. The track continues to produce unforgettable moments, but it also serves as a focal point for debates about officiating, modernization, media influence, and the future direction of the sport. Kyle Busch has once again found himself at the center of controversy after a recent on-track incident involving the No. 42 car sparked strong reactions from fans, analysts, and fellow competitors. The veteran NASCAR driver, long known for his aggressive racing style, faced renewed scrutiny when his post-race comments appeared to fuel debate about whether the contact was intentional rather than simply a racing incident.